Our Parsha describes the beautiful vestments, the garments that were worn by the Kohanim, by the priests in the Mishkan, in the tabernacle, and later in the temple. And these garments were made out of a number of different types of material. There was wool, there was linen, there was even fine golden thread. And the wool was dyed a number of different colors. One of these colors was techelet. This was a dye that came from a creature. The identity of this creature is subject to an enormous debate, but it seems that it came from a certain type of a sea snail. And the color that it produced was a type of a blue. It's also unclear from the Talmud and the commentators exactly what this blue was. Some say it was more greenish, aquamarine. Rashi seems to indicate that it was the color of the sky late at night, a very dark color. And we also find that techelet making its appearance, not just on the clothing of the Kohanim, but on regular garments. Because the Torah tells us that when one has a four-cornered garment, you have to put on the edge of that garment tzitzit, tassels. And the tassels are made of white strings, and one of the strings on each side has to be techelet, has to be this blue wool. And what is the idea behind it? Why is it that the majority of the strands are this plain white color, but that the one strand is blue and it's on the corner, it's on the edge? And the great Rav Soloveitchik explained as follows, that white symbolizes clarity, clarity of vision, of understanding. You look at something, it's completely clear, it's white. There's no vagueness, there's no doubt, I understand it. Hashem comes to us sometimes and He gives us a mitzvah and it seems to make perfect sense. We can understand it, we can delve into it. The more that we study it, the more sense it makes. But sometimes there are areas in life that we just simply don't understand. They are like the sky when it's starting to get dark. It's vague. When you look at things, it's like a shadow. You can't make out exactly what it is. And that's the techelet. And what Hashem is telling us is that we have to be aware at the whole time that yes, there are things that we understand and we must try to understand. But there are other things that are always going to be beyond us. But they're also part of life. But they remain, as it were, on the fringes of our garments, just like the techelet are. So in life, yes, there are absolutely mitzvot and parts of Torah that we must endeavor to understand, to take in, to make sense of, but to understand that God is far above us and that sometimes life is a mystery. I wish you a Shabbat Shalom.